ship. I've got a couple hundred each. It will sell out tonight. If you've had it on single ship and you wish you could have gotten auto ship to lock in tonight's price, do it tonight. If you've never had it, you will love it. Even if you're a non-salmon fan, you will love this salmon. It is out of this world. It's coming up. Also, his loaf pan is back, which we're super excited about too. This is coming up later on in the hour. And what's the scoop on it? Well, basically, you are talking about 3 different color choices. It's actually a loaf bacon store, which is pretty fun. So you can do multiple things with our loaf pan. It's back in stock finally. And tonight we are doing it at $19.95. That's amazing. It's $3.99 on 5 Flex tonight. It has 46 perfect 5-star reviews. We've got black, we have red, we have dark gray, and we have gold. So again, really versatile, really, really fun. Of course, it's got the DuraPan Plus nonstick inside it, which makes it easy to clean up and makes your life a whole lot more fun. It just does. That DuraPan nonstick Plus is absolutely out of this world. All right, speaking of out of this world, we have taken tonight, and Chef and his team did a brilliant job. We've taken 2 of your favorites, 2 pans that everybody loves, and we put them together at one great value and added a beautiful lid, added a strap so you can take it to go and not spill everything in your car, and put that all together as our best value for this day from, of course, Chef Curtis Stone. So first time ever, we've taken 2 brilliant customer picks that normally you spend a lot of money on and you buy them separately, but you love them. And for the first and only time ever, we've put them together along with the incredible glass lid, the silicone strap to go along with it, and you get some fantastic 15 new recipes in this exclusive collection here at HSN. Chef Curtis Stone is the #1 brand in culinary here at HSN. He is one of the top brands of all brands here at HSN, because he makes incredible quality products that we love. And I'll give you an idea of how great this value is. All right, so if you go online right now, you can find the grill pan. So it's like, you know, grilling outside on your grill, get those great grill marks, that great sear. This is over $72 currently on hsn.com, and it is a customer pick. You guys love this pan so much. $72 for this pan. A griddle, anything comes off a griddle, some of our favorite food in the world, from smash burgers to hash browns to, you know, great eggs off that griddle stovetop if you go to a restaurant. This pan, the griddle pan, is on hsn.com for $40 by itself. Again, customer pick. For a couple bucks more than just the grill pan, you are getting both of these. You're getting that beautiful, beautiful lid that locks in the moisture and the flavor with a silicone trim on it. And you're getting the strap. So if you're gonna take a bunch of brownies or something sloppy and you're gonna take it in the car, it's not gonna spill and get everywhere because the silicone strap is included in our collection plus the recipes. All of that for a couple bucks more than just the one grill pan. It's amazing value. Now we have colors, all right, you ready? Sunflowers, always #1 most popular. We don't do it all the time, so it's beautiful to have it back. This collection just brings a smile to everybody's face because it's sunny and it's happy. The new color, this is the 2nd most popular, and I love it. Oh my goodness, Chef, there's only 700 left for the entire day. It's called Purple Basil. That is gonna sell out so early. We'll be down to maybe 100 left or so at the end of this presentation. Do not miss out. After that, we have the classic red. That's the 3rd most popular. Following that, in midnight blue, it's a gorgeous navy. After that's our turquoise. We have a sea salt, which is a newer color, and I think it's very spa-like. We have your classic white, classic stone gray, and we have classic black at the bottom. I know we've got a lot to get to with the 5 Flex. You can get this home tonight for $15.99 and pay it off in 5 months with a major credit card. Now I'm gonna throw it to Chef. Chef joins us. Of course, he's multi-Michelin starred chef. You've seen him on television. He's an entrepreneur, restaurateur. He's a great guy, and he is at his farm. It's called the Four Stones Farm out in California. So Chef, welcome back. I know we got a busy hour together.
I tell you what, Susan, imagine showing up to the kid's house and you've got dinner ready. And what I'm saying is, it's not something you bought. You actually went ahead and made it. Now, this carry case is available as well. You're just going to unzip like that. And of course, have a look inside. I've got my enchiladas in there. Now, the lid could have been on. You could have had the lid off. It still fits with the lid on or off, and I'll show it to you. If you pop the lid on, drop it in, it keeps cold food cold, it keeps hot food hot. You're just gonna zip it up and away you go. There's a beautiful little zip there. I've actually given you a nice big silicone toggle on that zip as well. Now, the case fits both the bake and store pieces, so you can go ahead and zip that all the way up, and check that out. So we have these, but they are very limited. So if you want one of those carry cases, I'm holding it in the red. They are all two-tone, but let me show you what you're getting. You're getting that incredible griddle and the lid. You're also getting this fantastic grill pan. So you're looking at that and you're like, okay, I get it. You get 2 pans with 1 lid, but hold on. I pop the lid down. If I want to turn this into a fabulous Dutch oven, guess what? That lid just goes straight on like that. So if you want to do a piece of pulled pork or a brisket or something big and thick, you absolutely can, because you can use both pans together, and yes, you're getting both of them. All right, I'm going to get cooking. I've got French toast working. I've got some egg bites over here. I've just turned my grill pan on, like literally just turned it on. Faroe Island salmon. This is coming up in this hour. We are going to give you a look at the Faroe Island salmon that we brought back in stock for you. It is the greatest salmon. Everybody that has it loves it. It is the highest rated food item at HSN, bar none. Now, you might also notice I put absolutely no oil or butter in that pan, and nothing will stick. That's what we love about this pan. Look at this size you get. I mean, I could have easily put 5 or 6 pieces in there for sure. Next door, I put French toast in, and have a look at this, Suze. Oh, just magic. I mean, anything you get from a diner pretty much comes out of a griddle.
Yep.
By the way, we have these 2 pieces that have been perfectly built for this. So if you want to go ahead and pick something up, maybe you're going to do a lasagna in this. This is a great lifter for the lasagna. Look at that beautiful big long French toast. Imagine doing this for Mum for Mother's Day, you guys.
Perfect.
Straight on out. I've used the whole brioche loaf. I'm going to pour just a little drizzle of my syrup, and you know what I mean when I say little, I mean a lot. And then I'm going to put a little berries. Oh, yeah. I mean, Mum's going to be pretty happy with this. Maybe you dust a little powdered sugar over there. Absolutely gorgeous. And I tell you what, Mum will be very, very happy with you. By the way, this would be a great Mother's Day gift, wouldn't it?
Oh, my God. It would be a brilliant Mother's Day gift. Also, Chef, too, a lot of you might have the griddle, or you might have the grill pan, because, again, we've sold them separately. Very successful on their own. One's $72, one's almost $40. Maybe you don't have the other pan, or maybe you love yours so much that you always wanted to share it with someone else. This is the best opportunity ever to get this 4-piece set. So if you want to give the lid in one to somebody and you keep the other one that you don't have, tonight's a great time to do it. Chef, you know, can we talk a little bit about the dimensions of this as well? Because it is, they're a beautiful size, but they do hold, it's deceiving because they hold a lot more than you think initially.
Absolutely. I mean, you saw me put those 4 pieces of salmon in, and it is just so great. Let's jump into the animation so you get to see exactly what it is you're taking home, because this is a 13-in-1. And what I mean by that is you can cook 13 different ways in this pan. You get the lid, you get the grill pan, you get the griddle pan, and you get that wonderful silicone strap, which will hold that lid on nice and tight when you are traveling with it. 5 layers is what we give you. It is 8 times stronger than any other non-stick. It is cast aluminum. Why is cast aluminum important? Because it gives you the heat conduction exactly where you want it, and it gives it to you nice and quick, which is super important as well. But that even heat distribution is really, really important. And I tell you what, there's so many wonderful ways to cook. It's that great rectangular shape, 9 by 13 in size. You can go straight into the oven up to 450 degrees. That wonderful silicone handle does keep that lid affixed nice and tight, so nothing's ever going to go awry when you're traveling with your food. So whether you're doing your scrambled eggs, I threw my salmon in just a moment ago. Over here, Dave, I've got my beautiful egg bites. So yes, you can use it as a roaster or a steamer. I'm actually going to lift the lid here. Have a look at what I've done. I've put a little trivet in the bottom, then I poured some water in, so now I'm using this as a steamer. Right now, what's inside here, these are my little beautiful, I'm just going to lift them up, the lid pops straight on off like that. I'll bring this one over as well. Of course, you'll use a towel, but I'm just going to show it to you quickly. And you can see I've got those 4 little egg bites in each one, so this is a 2-pack piece, so you get 8 in total when you do this. Let me go ahead and flip these babies over. You've got these gorgeous little egg bites. And I tell you what, you can make little brownies in them. You can use the silicone both in the oven and in a steamer. So you can even use it in a microwave. Really quick and simple to be able to do, Suze.
Okay, a couple of notes, Chef. I do want to give you some more details about some of the additional pieces. As Chef mentioned, I love this carrying case. And it'll work for your other pots and pans, too. If you have standard glass pans, if you have other gosh knows, don't have any other bakeware than Chef. But if you happen to, it's gonna fit because it's a very standard size. Keep things cold, keep things hot inside here. Quilted on the top, I think it's just beautifully done, as always. I even love the little pull. It's a little rubberized pull with the C on it, which is just all about what Chef is. It's the details and the quality that you'll love. This is the black with the midnight blue. This is gonna be your red that has a taupe color. And then finally, we have the turquoise with 2 different shades. What's really neat about this, if you're gonna be super cool and coordinated, this would be the greatest Mother's Day gift. Do the turquoise and then pick up either the turquoise in the Today's Special or the sea salt, because that'll work. Obviously, the red works back to the red, and the black can work with the black Today's Special or the midnight Today's Special. So if you're really gonna go for it for a Mother's Day gift, a birthday gift, someone who's a real foodie, somebody who loves to cook, get them the case to match back. One other quick note, I highly recommend these guys. I have this cast aluminum at home, and I have the silicone handles for it. These little handles will get warm, especially if you're putting them in the oven. So it's a great way to pull things out of the oven to protect your fingers when you're using it. So I really highly recommend with the cast iron that you grab the silicone handle covers. We have them in 5 different colors. I always recommend it because I love and we use his cast iron all the time, but those handles will get hot, so you just definitely want to make sure you have those to go back to it. Other than that, you can always use a towel, but those are just designed to make it so much easier. Once again, what's happening, and we're busy just like we were last hour. If you were to go online right now, this grill pan is a huge customer pick, and it's $72 and change. I mean, if you want to buy it by itself, that's fine, you can get it, but why would I, for a few extra dollars, I'm getting a $40 griddle pan, and then on top of that, I'm getting the lid that works on both of them. Oh, and by the way, I'm getting the strap to keep it all protected if I'm taking this to someone's house or a barbecue. Think about hot, think about cold, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Cook for 2, cook for the gang when they come over. It's an amazing collection, and we've never done anything like this before. I love the fact you guys are grabbing on the sunflower. We've done some of his cookware in sunflower, and it always sells out really early because I said it's just bringing sunshine and happiness into your kitchen. It's so smiley is what I call it. Then everybody's also loving the purple basil. We are down to 500 sets left for the entire day. I believe this is an early sellout, so if you're gonna go to bed, make sure you completely check out. A lot of people put stuff in their cart and thinks it saves it as a security zone. It does not. If someone's buying it actively, we'll remove it from your cart and we'll give it to them. Then you've got the famous red. It's been in the line since the beginning. I love that midnight blue. That's one of the newer colors. It's a navy. This is your turquoise. This is the sea salt. I think it's super spa-like. This is white, which looks great in anybody's kitchen. Stone gray, and of course, black is an easy one as well. Hey, Chef, let's talk a little bit about cast aluminum, because people know cast iron. What makes this actually better than that?
It sure is, but first I'm going to talk about turning my salmon, Suze, or it's going to burn because it's been in for a couple of... Check it out. Have a look at how I put my salmon into the grill pan, right? So I'm holding the grill pan and look at this. Oh, yeah. Look at those gorgeous grill marks. Now, that's what you can just know you are going to get every single time. Doesn't matter what time of year it is, doesn't matter whether it's raining outside or whether it's nice and sunny outside, you're going to get that perfect salmon every time. By the way, 4 portions of my Faroe Island salmon, and yes, it's back in stock. We are going to do a demonstration on it, but here's the cool thing. You're also taking home this great silicone-lipped lid. So what I can do, see how I've got broccoli in here and I want to create a little steam. I pour a little white wine, listen to it. Now capture that steam with that beautiful silicone lid. It's not clanging or banging around. You can hear how soft touch that is. That's what I love about it. Such a pretty pan, Suze. You'll be using this all the time. Now, you mentioned my silicone handles earlier. You can get them in different colours, but I've got the black ones. The reason you'll need these is you will be cooking in the oven. You'll be baking, you'll be doing lasagna, you'll be making brownies. They just slide on the edge like that. You'll lift this up, you'll pop it down on your little trivet, you'll take it through to the dining room table, and then when your guests come on through, you say dinner's ready, you lift the lid, you might want to garnish with a little bit of chive, you could even put a little bit of that beautiful butter that we got from the pork before in there. Oh my goodness, so many different ways to do it. Oh, my eggs. Suze, look at this. Now, I did this before, I haven't even touched it. By the way, you can do a wonderful frittata in this.
Oh gosh.
Now, you can just see, I always say nothing sticks. You ready for this? Look at how those eggs just want to slide away from the pan. Nothing wants to stick to the DuraPan. That's why we love it so much. So whether you're doing a scramble, whether you're doing fried eggs, whether you're doing a frittata, it is just so easy to cook in the DuraPan. 8 times stronger, you guys, than other non-stick on the market. And you can just see how quick and easy that was.
When you're chef too, you don't have to baby it. It's so cool because you don't have to baby, you don't have to worry about grabbing a fork or a knife and scratching it and ruining it. And you know what's neat, chef too? I think that's why literally we've sold guys hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pieces of his cookware at HSN. That DuraPan Nonstick Plus does this. The cleanup is a breeze. And it's, chef, not the first week or the first year you have your pans. It's literally years later that non-stick is still effective and still working.
You see how quick and simple that was, Suze? I have people that write to me. I've been here at HSN for over 13 years, and people still write to me and say, I remember buying from the first show, your launch, and I still have the pan. It still sits on my kitchen counter. I love reading your reviews, by the way, you guys. You made us HSN's highest rated brand. Now, if you just tune in, and yes, I threw a handful of cheese. I did it because I know that I can take a tortilla, press that tortilla down just like that, and now watch what I can do. Because I know that the cheese would rather stick to my tortilla than stick to the pan. You ready for this? I'm going to just lift it on up and show it to you. There's all that beautiful melted cheese. Then what you'll do, it's kind of hot, so I'm going to just use a spoon, just like that. So you're making your quesadillas, I call them inside-out quesadillas. Any of that excess cheese will actually stick to the tortilla as well, and you get these beautiful little quesadillas, and there's absolutely nothing left in my pan.
Okay, chef, so I do want to talk, if you don't mind, I'm going to circle back to it because it's such a big deal. Cast aluminum. People know cast iron, and they love the results. I personally hate how gunky and gross and dirty it is, but you fixed that with your cast aluminum.
Well, imagine if this was cast iron, because it looks like cast iron and it cooks like cast iron. But look, imagine if it was cast. Do you think you could hang a couple of those off a pinky? Nope. I don't think so, you guys. It's much lighter weight. Now, that's important because you're going to fill it full of food, right? And that food, of course, is going to make the pan heavy. It gives you better heat conduction than cast iron because it's faster, right? So you get it faster and more even. It's lighter weight, and it doesn't cost anything like cast iron costs. Now, we make it the exact same way. What we do is we heat the material, we heat the aluminum, we pour it into a mold, and then we let it set. So it is a more expensive way of making it, but we don't pass that cost on to you. We also give you that stainless steel disc. Makes it extra strong. It also means that it can work on induction, electric and gas. And yes, we're sending you home with that beautiful little recipe book that is all included for you. So many great options. When you get this home, you're just going to fall in love with the way you can cook. I've got a quesadilla working here. Right next door, Dave, I've got a beautiful stir fry. Look at this. This is one of my ribeyes that I just chopped up. So it's just a pork ribeye. I did a little marinade, a little dry rub. So you'll be really creative with this and how many different ways there are to cook it. Just so easy to do. And the flavours that you get, it's just everything when you get those beautiful flavours. Now, Suze, I'm going to my oven because I've got lots in there that I want to show you. I'm going to grab some silicone handles right here because guess what? You'll be using this to make delicious pasta bakes. Look, I've done a gorgeous big macaroni and cheese. Casseroles for sure. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look how that just slides around. Let me grab myself a tray here because I want to show you. I can just put that down. I picked this up. Again, those silicone handles are great because it protects you. When this just came out of the oven, 400 degrees, guess what? This is just going to... Now, you'll serve it in here, but I just wanted you to see. Look at that creamy, cheesy, delicious macaroni. Oh, yes. And now let me show you the cleanup. I come on in here. I give it a wipe. And in no time whatsoever, This looks like it just came out of the box.
Yeah.
Now, that was a macaroni and cheese. And you know what mac and cheese is like to clean up after.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Normally, it's a real mess. Now, just to prove it to you, I'll put it back on the stove. Even after using it in the oven and baking in it, now I can use it as a griddle straight away. You can put it in the dishwasher, but you never will because why would you? You just don't need to. We were very busy last hour, Suze, on our pork ribeyes. I have some more here. I'm going to drop them here into my beautiful grill pan. We'll come back to those in just a minute. I haven't even turned that on, so let me go ahead and turn it on. Takes no time at all, and you'll see just how quickly they will start sizzling. I'm cooking them from cold.
Isn't that wild? I just want to mention, too, yes, the salmon's coming up. A lot of you guys just saw him working on that salmon. He had 4 big pieces in the pan. This is coming up. Unfortunately, it's the last time you're going to be able to get it, and it's really limited. Is that it? Okay. So just to give you, if you just want the salmon, because everybody's ordering it now, and I'm really glad you did, because it's going to sell out, we have less than 400 left in the single ship. In the auto ship, a lot of you got the single ship, and now you wish you would have had the auto ship. We actually have auto ship, which means you lock in tonight's price. As long as you stay in it, you can get that price. So we'll get to it, but in the single ship, if you just want to get a salmon and try it, it is truly out of this world, and it is the world's best salmon as well. You'll love it. Just to go back to our today's special, what are you getting? This is $40 right now on hsn.com. It's a customer pick. This is $72. It's also a customer pick on hsn.com. You're getting both of these. Then you're getting that impeccable lid. The lid is beautifully made. That silicone seal is impeccable. And you're getting the strap, so it's not going to slop around if you're going to take that lasagna or that casserole to somebody's house for a barbecue or a party. Remember, too, this is everyday cookware. So at home, for holiday entertaining, it is the best. For that barbecue, if you're taking a big old potato salad, you can put the lid on, put the strap on, take it in the car. It's not going to slop everywhere. Or to go. So you've really got a ton of ways to be able to use this. I also, as Chef said, think it's a great gift idea. Maybe you already have the grill pan, but you don't have the griddle. So give your grill pan away with the lid and you keep the griddle pan, all right? It's perfect. And if you really think about it, the foods we love the most, what are they cooked on? A grill or a griddle? If you think of all the food that we crave the most, from the smash burgers to the hash browns to the eggs to great grilled hamburgers to great steaks, salmon on the grill, whatever, you're going to be able to make all those foods in the comfort of your own home, and you're going to be able to do it with our today's special. It's the first time Chef's ever done anything like this. We've never put these two together. You guys love them, so if you're brand new, just trust the reviews. People love it. And then, of course, the colors. Now, I do have to give you an update on that one because I want to keep you informed. If you want the sunflower, guys, that by far is the most popular. And again, there's the whole 4-piece collection. Here's the big deal, though. This purple basil is brand new, and I have about 350 sets left for the entire day. Literally, this afternoon, there's going to be thousands of people throughout the day who will have no idea this was even available. Only you and I here at 122 on the East Coast know the purple basil's here. So if that's your color, check out, make sure you reserve yours. Then we have the classics, the red. The midnight blue is a newer color. I love the turquoise. We have the beautiful sea salt. That's also a newer color. White, stone gray, and black are your options tonight. With 5 flex, you're going to get this home for $16. And Chef, very much like my original pans I have from you, they last and last. You know, Chef, I think sometimes after 10, 15 years, they should probably just dissolve away. Don't you think that'd be a smarter business model?
I think you're right. I think you're right. We shouldn't have made them to last forever.
Exactly.
I mean, don't forget, you get this beautiful silicone handle, and I really think this is special because I love popping that on. It's not banging or clanging ever. And of course, it means that you can trap steam in the way of a sauce. You can even braise with that beautiful lid. I'm going to add just a little wine to that pork and veggies. Oh, yum. And then you go ahead, you drop that lid on, you trap in all of that steam. I tell you what, the flavour of this pan is going to be absolutely amazing. Of course, when you're done with it, you're just going to take that lid, or you'll take the pan rather, use those silicone handles because it's been on the stove for a minute. I bring it all the way up here, and that is how I serve. Now, whether you're using the griddle, whether you're using the grill, and you're getting both, you're not getting one or the other, I promise you, we will send you the same colour. I'm using those beautiful little grill presses, by the way, which just give you wonderful contact. So over here, I've got my burgers, right? Look at those beautiful burgers. And that's on my griddle, so you can do them on a griddle or you can do them on the grill. Choice is yours. I'm going to go ahead and hit that with a little bit of cheese, and then I'm going to capture that steam again, which will help melt the cheese for me because I like my cheeseburgers to be real cheesy. Again, that silicone lid, no banging or clanging. Over here, now you saw I put the pork ribeyes in. I put them in cold, you guys. They were very popular early. Goodness, some of those salmon fillets, I don't blame you. They're a crazy deal. And we all know, people talk about the price of food going up and down. Let me tell you something. I haven't been around much where the price has gone down. For me, the price just seems to go up. I wish it didn't, but it does. So lock in the price on auto ship for both the pork ribeyes and the salmon. I'm going to make a little pan sauce because I can. A little bit of white wine goes in there. I throw a little garlic on the top of that. I've got some beautiful shallots that I'm going to go ahead and pour on in there. I'm going to hit a little cream in my pork ribeyes. So I'm doing sort of a smothered pork chop recipe here, I guess, is one way to describe that. I'll put some chives on top as well. Absolutely gorgeous. And then, of course, because of that beautiful lid, you're now capturing all of that heat right there. You guys, when you get this home, now, yes, has DuraPan proved itself? Well, 5 million of you have bought it just here at HSN alone, so I think you like it. You made us HSN's #1 brand. It's proven to be 8 times stronger than other non-sticks on the market. And Suze, it just works so beautifully well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does, Chef. And it's funny, we have your cast iron. I have a couple skillets in cast iron, or cast aluminum, excuse me. And we use them so often, Chef, we do not put the skillet away. It literally sits on our stovetop. Because my husband gets up and he makes eggs every single morning for breakfast. And then by dinner time, we have it back out because we like to cook at home a lot. And so we use it so often. All I do is wipe it out and stick it back on the stovetop. Now, remember, it works on any stovetop, too. You got to be careful if you're buying some pans out there and you have induction. They don't work. A lot of pans that are non-stick do not work on induction. You have to get stainless steel. And stainless steel, while it's lovely, is more difficult to clean up. You got to baby it a bit more. This will work on all surfaces. Stainless steel, or excuse me, induction. It's going to work on gas. It's going to work on electric. So don't worry about that. But honest to goodness, that is an issue if you have induction getting the right pan. And now you don't have to do stainless. You get that famous non-stick. To Chef's point, with over 5 million sold, it's the #1 culinary brand. It's one of the top brands here at HSN because he demands, and he has an incredible international reputation. He demands quality. You're not a Michelin-starred chef if you really don't care. You know, you've got to be passionate about what you do to get that star. You got to do the best of the best, and you got to beat everybody else in the world to get that star. And he has multiples of them. And Chef, you really do. You have such a great personality. You're so much fun to work with. And you know I love you to death because you're such a great guy. But you do. You have a burning passion to make good stuff. And you bring that same quality to us that you do in your restaurants here to HSN. And I love that. And I do thank you for that because the quality is evident in how popular your pieces are.
Suze, look at this beef. I mean, it just doesn't get much better than that when you're slow cooking.
No
and
kidding.
yes, you're right. We use these in the restaurants. We use these, of course, at home. We use them everywhere because they work so well. Now, have a look at what I've done with that gorgeous slow-cooked beef. I absolutely love it. So whether you're slow cooking or maybe you're quick cooking, over here, Suze, I did my burgers. Now, even though I covered them in cheese, check this out. I lift that lid. I put my lid in my lid rest. I can even fit 2 of them in at once. Check this out. I'm going to take these cheeseburgers off, and you would imagine, right, you can hear them sizzling away. You can see that beautiful melted cheese on the burger. This would be a pan that you probably don't want to clean up, right? Because normally, the cheese is sticking to the burgers, but not to the pan, which I absolutely love. Let's get that last guy there. Now, come back to the pan, because I want you to see that even though it looks like it's a bit of a mess, check this out. Because of that DuraPan non-stick, and this is why we've sold 5 million of them, absolutely nothing sticks to your pan. Imagine the last time you did cheeseburgers. Was the cleanup anything like that? Well, guess what? The next time you do them, it will be, and we love it for that reason. In the same pan, the very same pan, look at this. Tuna. I've got some beautiful albacore tuna here. You ready for it? Here it's sizzle. It goes in. We're going to get beautiful colour. Guess what? There was no oil in that pan, was there? And here's the best part. Absolutely nothing will stick. Look at that. And that's the result. How often do you think to yourself, well, I don't know if I want to cook fish because I don't know if it'll come out right. Well, guess what? You get the guarantee with the DuraPan that absolutely nothing sticks to it, no oil required. If you want to use a little spray of oil, be my guest. I've even designed an oil mister for you that works so beautifully well, and all you'll do is just mist straight on over. Now, I've actually got an oil mister thief amongst us. Oh no, here he is, Gareth. Thank you, Gaz.
It's stolen.
Here's the oil mister. All you do, there's a little button just there. You just press it, and it's just going to give you the finest, you can barely even see it, the finest little mist just over that tuna. And you're only doing that if you want the flavour. Now, you don't have to use it for oil. You can put soy sauce in there. You can put vinegar in there as well. Lots of different ways that you'll be cooking. But, Suze, when you get this home, you will fall in love.
Yeah, you do. And I think, Chef, what chefs' pans do is they make you explore new recipes you might not want to have tried before. Because a lot of times, if there is a lot of cleanup or you're soaking pans, you know, you make a great meal Sunday night, and then Monday morning you wake up before work to a sink full of pans that have to soak all night long, that's not a fun experience. And so you avoid doing recipes. If you're trying to eat at home more, my husband and I we've really made a commitment to try to save money by eating at home more often. You want to do recipes that feel like a restaurant. And now you're getting the meats to be able to do that, the seafood to be able to do it, and now you've got the equipment to be able to do that. So seriously, think about how much money you spend on having something delivered to your house, going through that drive-through, going to a restaurant. My gosh, you'll cook better, the cleanup's easier, you'll enjoy, and you'll save money in the long run. And I'm all about that. And this is the way to do it. Again, also think gift ideas. If you love your Curtis Stone, how passionate are you? Do you tell your friends, oh, I love my Curtis Stone, you gotta get it. If someone's got a birthday coming up, for Mother's Day, I think this would be the best Mother's Day gift. I mean, trust me, I would love to get these for Mother's Day. Remember, you're getting the grill plate. You're getting the saute/griddle pan. You're getting this incredible lid. It's beautifully made. You're getting the Stay Put strap with it as well in silicone. You're getting 15 brand new recipes included. All of that one day for a today's special in great colors. We have 5 flex on everything right now that just started at midnight. So you can get this home with a little over $15 and cook up a storm. And it's great because it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, it's the snack, it's the desserts, it's the serving, which is great because you will use these to serve because of the helper handles. It's taking it at home and cooking up a storm, but then taking it to the church, taking it to the birthday party, taking it to that barbecue, and being able to serve out of it. Also, for holiday entertaining, you can't beat it. If you've got the crowd coming over, holiday entertaining, Chef, this would be amazing for that.
Well, what about baking Mum a cake and then saying to her, by the way, Mum, the pan is yours. Maybe you'll keep the grill and give Mum the griddle. What a great idea for a gift. By the way, my mum, Sue, she has a little townhouse in Melbourne. She just has this. And I gave it to her a little while ago when we were getting the samples made. And she said, love, it's the one thing that I use at the townhouse. Because she's not there all the time. She lives down near the beach, my mum. But when she goes into town, she's always cooking on this griddle because you can really do everything on it. Now, you see my tuna here getting that beautiful colour. Right next door, I just put my steaks on, literally like a minute ago. We're nearly out of time, so I'm going to give you a little peek. Have a look at these. See how perfectly grilled they are? Now look, even the one down the end has just as much colour as they're so even, right? And that's what I love. That heat transfer is so perfect. And you will fall in love with the way this cooks. You guys grab the colour you want tonight because when you wake up, there's going to be a couple of colours gone.
Yes.
And I don't want that to happen. I want you to get the colour you want.
You got to get the sunflower. You got to get the purple basil. And I got to thank you, Chef. Purple's my favorite color. I am in love with the purple basil. That is so good. But those 2 colors and the red, that's 1, 2, and 3 in popularity. You're seeing all the colors available. Here's what I like about midnight. I got everything. As Chef said, if you want the sunflower or that new purple basil, absolutely go through the ordering process and check out before you go to bed to make sure you can reserve those. All right, now we're going to talk about the salmon. This is going to sell out. So we offered this maybe about a month ago, and when we launched it, single day, sold thousands and thousands and thousands of sets. A lot of you got the single ship, which is great because you wanted to try it, and you wish you would have gotten the auto ship. Well, we've got it back tonight, but unfortunately, this is our final quantity. We do not have any more available. We've got the single ship, and what we're talking about is the world's best salmon, and Chef will explain why it's so good. So here's what we're doing. This is how popular his salmon has been. I've got a couple stats. Over 2.3 million individual fillets have been sold here at HSN of Chef's salmon. Get this, since 2020, HSN customers have placed over 604,000 orders. 604,000 orders. So over 500,000 orders have been placed for this salmon right here. On top of that, almost 8,000 people are signed up on the salmon auto ship. So that's what I'm saying. If you got the single and wish you got the auto, grab it tonight. So what are we doing? It's a complete set, 12 big pieces. These pieces are huge. They're 6 ounces of the best salmon in the world. What you're getting is $12 per salmon. We have free shipping. We have 4 flex pays. On this single ship, if we can, Brandon, let's do a... All right, here we go, guys. I have 335 of you can get the single ship, what you're seeing all right here. On the auto ship, this is where you want to lock it in because you're going to be able to keep the price. We can't raise the price on you on auto ship. You can do it 60 days, adjust it, whatever. I have 550 opportunities in auto ship, and I believe both options will sell out tonight. So finally, we've got it back, but Chef, this is it. I mean, it's the final couple hundred that we have available in this program.
I can't believe it. You know, we just got it back in too, but
yeah.
You love it, and that's why it goes so quickly. Now, I've got it in my little sidekick pan here with the steamer. You can steam this, you can pan fry, you can stick it in your air fryer. So easy to cook, Susan. I think that's one of the real attractions here as to why so many people do absolutely love my salmon. Let me just show you something. Have a look at how this fish just flakes. Now, I've just put this in the steamer about 3 or 4 minutes ago, and you can just see how simply and easily this beautiful salmon just flakes away, right? So very simple and easy. So whether you're doing it steamed or over here, I did one pan fried. So this was cooked in my Today Special. You ready? Again, those gorgeous flakes. Now you can cook it pink, you can cook it all the way through. I'm going to stick my lid back on my steamer there. Just have a look at those gorgeous, big, generous flakes of salmon. Now, here's the cool thing. This is one portion, by the way, and it's taken up nearly the entirety of my board. So just think about the portion size. Because if you're going to share this, again, just like with the pork ribeye, if that's enough for you and that's enough for your hubby or your partner or your wife, let me tell you something. The value, you just doubled it. Because now you're not getting 12 portions, you get 24 portions for 149 bucks. It's $5 a portion there or less, more or less. Look at what I can do. Over some tomatoes and some little arugula, I take that gorgeous flaked salmon, that beautiful Faroe Island salmon. It's not just any old salmon, you guys.
Yes.
I'm going to have a taste for you, and I'm going to describe it. Oh, man. Let's go to the Faroe Islands. You've got to see where this fish comes from. It's so clean. It's so pure, and it's got a sweetness to it, doesn't it, Suze?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Have a look at how gorgeous this environment is. There's absolutely no pollution. You don't see cars, you don't see houses. You just see beautiful ocean, ice-cold water melting into the fjords. Of course, the Faroe Islands aren't near all of those things that you don't want near the seafood that you're eating, right? You want them to come from a natural breeding ground. That's where the Faroe Islands is. The natural breeding ground, of course, is where the salmon like to be. There are really big, strong currents, and that's important for the fish because you can see them right there doing a ton of exercise, living a very healthy, natural life. The great news about aquaculture is we get to control the food. So we know that there's no GMOs, we know that there's nothing unnatural, it's an all-natural diet, and that's very important. We also get to control the freshness because when we harvest the fish, we remove them from the water. Of course, they're filleted, the skin's removed, there's no bones whatsoever, and they're cut into perfect 6-ounce portions. I'll show you. So this is what the side of salmon looks like when it comes out of the water. And then, of course, what we do is we remove all the bones. So we remove all the bones from both sides of the fish so they go away. These bones go away as well. Then we remove the tail because it's a little thinner. That gets made into salmon fish cakes for somebody else, not for you. And then we remove the collar, right, because that's... So then what we're left with is this perfect... This is called the center cut, right? So that perfect 6-ounce portions, no skin, no bones. So easy to cook. Thanks, Kenny. I'm going to hand that off to you, mate, because I want to have another taste of this salmon.
It's so good.
And if you were near me, you would too. Look at it.
Yes, you would.
Look how it flakes.
All right, Chef,
Isn't that
while
gorgeous?
you're taking a taste, and I'm eating a whole one, I got to give you an update. All right, so here we go, guys. Auto ship. I'm just going to repeat it one more time.
Beautiful.
The great thing about our auto ship is we can't raise the price on you. Okay, so that's really handy dandy. You know, when, like, you know, Chef kind of said, price go up, price go down. Most of the time, prices go up. If you want to get this on auto ship, understand, Chef, he's a Michelin-starred chef. This is salmon unlike any typical salmon you've ever tasted, whether it's a restaurant or certainly from the grocery store, because it is that Fair Isle salmon. Because Chef has such an amazing worldwide reputation, the same salmon that he's serving his celebrities, he did the SAG Awards, didn't do the SAG Awards and serve this, right?
That's right. We serve the Faroe Island salmon. Yep.
Yeah. So the same salmon that he's giving to them, you know, these really famous celebrities, is exactly what you and I get to eat. Can you imagine how good it's going to be? It's amazing. I'll be honest with you. I've never been a salmon fan. I think it tastes too fishy. It's gross. And you know what? I absolutely love this. It is also incredibly heart healthy. If you are trying to eat healthier, eat a lot of salmon. And you know what? It's interesting, Chef, because even now they're saying with seafood, even salmon, you have to be careful where you're buying it from. I thought that was fascinating. Right. And so again, you're getting some of the best, most precious, freshest salmons you can get from the Fair Isle salmon. That, if you look it up, you will see it's one of the most coveted salmons you can have. And how cool is this that we get it for coming in, what do we say, $12 a fillet. You can't touch that fillet at a restaurant, and it's going to be inferior for $12 if you're buying a really good salmon. It's going to be, you know, what, 20, 30, 50 bucks for the plate. Now you're getting all of these. On the single ship, we're down to the last 275. So really getting limited. If you just want to try it, I think single ship's a great way to go. By the way, the garlic butter is out of this world. In the auto ship, now what does that mean? You get it every 60 days. You guys can control that, okay? You can slow it down, you can speed it up, you can cancel it. We make it really easy for you to have complete control of it. We're down to about 425 sets left. That's the whole country, and that's all we have now. So this is our final quantity in his famous salmon. And you know it's got to be good. Listen to this. We have sold over 600,000 orders, 600,000 orders of this salmon. You know it's got to be amazing. If we sold more than 500,000 orders, which translate to 2.3 million fillets, Chef. I mean, that's some big statistics right there.
You know what? So many people will actually ship this. Forgive me. I'm even talking about people that work with me. I'm just flaking this straight into a salmon bowl. Imagine doing this: rice, some veggies. Okay, I'm going to call them out. Blair, I sent this to my mate Blair's mum. Okay, she still is on the auto ship for it. She absolutely loves it. Blair's on the auto ship as well. Jess, she's another one that works with us. She got me to send it to her mum as well. This is the fan favourite of all the foods. This is HSN's highest rated food. We sell great food at HSN, so to win that award is really something. Have a look at it when it comes out steamed. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at those beautiful big flakes of steamed salmon. Now, do me a favour. Go to your computer and Google health benefits of eating salmon. Go and ask your doctor about it. I tell you what, there's so many wonderful reports about the health benefits of salmon, and have a look at that. Little bit of seasoning coming home with you as well. Now, full of omega-3s, full of those essential fatty acids, Susan, I tell you what. Yep. Oh, when food healthy, tastes that good, forget about it.
Right? Yeah. And it's kind of guilt-free eating. It tastes so rich and so good and so delicious. There's no fishy taste whatsoever, and that's my problem with most fish. It just tastes so fishy, I don't like it. I love this. We've got a gorgeous salad here in front. As Chef said, If you can eat a whole piece yourself, I'm gonna be impressed. But you could literally split this in half and share it between two of you. It's that rich, and each bite is so meaty and delicious. It's out of this world. And again, like I said, I'm not even a salmon fan, and I absolutely love his salmon. It's unusual for me to love it, but that is just how clean and delicious this really is. So what's the opportunity tonight? Well, you're getting it on sale, which is great. This is normally $164, $149. You have 5 flex tonight, which we just started at midnight. So you're actually gonna get this home. I know it's free shipping. Thanks, guys. $30. You can eat it all. If you never want it again, after an auto ship, you can just cancel it if you'd like to. But trust me, being able to lock in the $12 a salmon price, it is worth grabbing that auto ship while we have that last couple hundred left. Because once you start eating it, you're gonna love it. Now, maybe you wanna make it not 60 days, but 120 days, because you're by yourself and you're not gonna eat all of this in 60 days. Well, that's fine. Auto ship allows you to do that. Once you're in auto ship though, the key is we can't raise the price on you. So it's not like you're in it and 6 months from now we go, oh, sorry, we're gonna charge you, $50 more. No, the price you get tonight is the price you get 6 months from now. So definitely grab that auto ship while we have it available. It's interesting, Chef, too, because I was doing a bunch of research, and they say salmon, they really recommend people eat a lot of salmon because it is so heart healthy for you. What are you doing? Are you falling over?
Kenny's wrestling with me over here. Kenny,
right.
come back. I want
Kenny,
to wrestle with you live on
for?
TV. I'm much bigger than Kenny, but he's pretty scary. Listen, here's what I want you to know. There's so many ways to... Kenny, go away. Bring it back. I want that one. That's my favourite one, Kenny. I'll squirt you with it. Kenny and I have been having battles all day about which one is our favourite oil mister. Now, here's what I was going to say. Here's a beautiful little tomato soup. I've put diced salmon, so you can do so many different things. This is like that great sort of San Francisco soup, the cioppino, and you can put whatever flavors. You can put fennel. I tell you what, it doesn't just have to be grilled or steamed. You can use it as a stew. You can pop it into a soup. And I tell you what, you sprinkle that with a little bit of fresh parsley, and dinner's ready in literally 5 minutes. Absolutely gorgeous.
That's beautiful. Oh my gosh,
Isn't that
that's
nice?
gorgeous. And think about too, you could do salmon tacos, you could do it on the grill, you can use it on our today's special as well, which we'll get back to in just a sec. I do want to remind you of that though. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it's 4 beautiful pieces. What Chef and his team did is they took 2 customer favorites. The grill itself is $72 and some change right now on hsn.com, customer pick. The griddle is $40, customer pick on .com. They added a beautiful tempered glass lid, sealed silicone lid to go on top of it. And I love the safety strap. If you're gonna take this in the car, it's not gonna spill all over the place because of the silicone strap. You get all 4 pieces. The sunflower and the new purple basil are the most popular. Okay, guys, we have about 370 in the purple basil left for the entire day. Great gift idea, great way to try the line, great way to give mother's mom an amazing, amazing present. Maybe keep one, share one, you could do that as well. But again, if you want that purple basil, it will be sold out before the day's over for sure. And I do think the sunflower will as well. Hey, have you heard about our HSN credit card? Well, there's a lot of ways to be able to shop with us, and I think this is one of the best ones. It's especially handy dandy when we have more expensive items like are around $300, $400, $500, $1,500 items. And the reason it's great is because we offer VIP financing at certain price points. Now this I think is crazy. With VIP financing, you get to pay a thing off, whether it's 12 or 15 or 18 months, and there's no interest charged from our card. Every other credit card out there, they charge you interest every month. That's how they make money. We don't. It's really quite remarkable. If you'd like to get that and more details, check it out on hsn.com. By the way, Kenny has been stealing all night long the oil misters. I don't know why. He must be obsessed with them. But we're actually going to talk about them now. And it's a wonderful way to add the flavor of oil without over-oiling. Because, we never want a lot of oil in anything. And this is a great way to get that. Or you can do lots of things like a vinegar. So here's what we have. You get your choice of colors. And you get a single one. We have the stone gray, we have the turquoise, and we have the red available. Tonight, this is completely rechargeable. We're at $29.95, and we have, of course, 5. There's Kenny. Kenny, the oil Mr. Stealer.
Look
Kenny.
how much fun he's having. These are really fun to use, just like Kenny's having right now. I'm putting my shrimp in with a little misting of oil. Kenny's misted the salmon. Now, if you want to use a tiny bit of oil, even in my DuraPan, no problem. This is on my defrost cutting board, by the way. I go ahead, I drop that in. Now, you might also want to put vinegar in one of these oil misters. So, let's say you had a salad. You put oil in one, vinegar in the other. See how beautifully it mists straight over the top there? So you can do that with the vinegar and then a little bit with the oil as well. And that's how you're going to dress your beautiful salad. So whether you're doing it like that, or maybe you want to dress a salad over here with just some beautiful extra virgin olive oil. Now, it does come with that USB charger. Okay, so very, very simple and easy. Let me get a bit of vinegar on there as well. See how that works? So quick and simple. It'll only dispense about 1/4 teaspoon every 5 seconds. So it's a tiny bit of oil. To charge it, you're going to get that little USB. You're just going to plug it straight on in the back there, and then you'll plug that. I haven't unwrapped it, but you'll plug that into the box. The charge will last for hours, so it really does last and last and last.
All right, and Kenny and you are going to continue to fight over it. What I really love about it is you can't overdo it. And a lot of times we do when we're using dressings or oils or vinegars or anything. We tend to put too much on, and that's a lot more calories. This gives you that flavor, that dusting, and makes it very even, which is really nice, especially if you're doing a salad. All right, we're going to wrap up on that. We got to keep moving on. We're getting to our loaf pan. Yay! So this was saved for tonight's show. Oh, am I talking about the cleaver? I'm sorry. No, I'm not talking about the cleaver. My crew is laughing. Okay, now we're talking about the loaf pan. It's back in stock. Tonight, it's a customer pick. We just got it back. It's under $20. And remember, we have 5 flex on everything. Hey, Brandon, is that all weekend long now? It is all weekend. Great. So use a major credit card. You're going to get this one home for, I got to check, $3.99. DuraPan Nonstick Plus in the bakeware. You guys requested bakeware because you loved his cookware. 3 colors. We have the gold, we have the stone gray, and we have the red. Size on this comes in at 10 by 6 by 3. So it's your classic loaf pan, but again, you get that famous nonstick, so it makes things easier in the kitchen. Chef, what do you like about this most?
Well, look, firstly, it's the best quality non-stick that there is when it comes to bakeware. It's the exact same material that we use in our cookware, right? So, but with this, of course, we're giving you that wonderful lid. And what do I like the most? I like the fact that that lid transports absolutely anything, but you also have the guarantee that nothing will slide out. It never bends, it never buckles. It is a very strong, sturdy pan. And of course, if you are going to frost a cake, especially to go visit Mum on Mother's Day, because you can see this right here, I've got all of that beautiful topping. I've done a beautiful frosting. Now, if I was trying to cover that in Glad Wrap or cling film, that would be a mess. So what I do now, pop my lid on, and away you go. How cool is that? All right, let me get into the oven, because once you see how this releases, doesn't matter if you're baking bread, and I've done some of that. I've gone ahead and done a brioche. Well, I haven't, but Gareth has. Thank you, Gareth. Kenny's over there using the oil mister to do his hair now, believe it or not.
Oh, nice.
Look, I'm going to... Kenny, it looks great. I'm going to go ahead and just slide my brioche out. Look at that, by the way.
That's
absolutely
great.
Nothing left. Now, if I want to go ahead and cut through that brioche, I can, but I've got lots to show you, so I'm going to keep on moving. Look at this gorgeous cake. Now, here's a really cool thing. By the way, this is my new trivet. It is expandable, so if you want to go ahead and expand it, you just pull it apart like that, and you can turn it into something really twice the size. It is a really cool one, especially if you want to use that over the sink as a something to dry your dishes. But watch my poppy seed cake. This is a lemon. Oh, look at the colour caramelisation. Nice. 4.7 stars is the average review. That's the average. So imagine how many 5-star reviews you have to get to the 4.7 stars on the average. I'm glazing this, of course, with a little lemon. I'm going to decorate with a few edible flowers. Oh, happy Mother's Day, Mum.
Oh, that's
Don't
pretty.
you think? I mean, wouldn't she love that?
Yes. And you know, by the way, Chef, you have 46 perfect 5-star reviews on this.
Right, it's crazy. Well, I mean, you know what? When you read the reviews, you'll get one review that gives you 1 star. And the reason they gave you 1 star was because they thought that they'd ordered a round pan. So once in a while you get a silly review. That's okay. I read them all and I love them. But 4.7 stars is an average review. That's pretty amazing.
That is amazing.
I mean, you can even use it to do a macaroni and cheese or a side dish, mashed potatoes, you name it, because you know that I can't grip it. That's how non-stick it is. Let me get my towel there. You know that absolutely nothing is going to stick to it. Look at that beautiful mac and cheese. It just falls on out of the pan. Look, even this oat cake that I've done, again, still warm from the oven. Look at how that just falls on out. Right?
That's gorgeous.
Unbelievable. And if I cut into this for you, I'll cut right on through the middle. Have a look at that.
Oh,
yes.
So good.
Divine, isn't it?
Divine is such a good word. You're absolutely right, Chef. And here I want to do this. I want you to hear. A lot of times we get bakeware and it's so flimsy and it's so wobbly. Like, this is really good stuff. And you're thinking, oh, it's under 20 bucks, and with FlexPay, it's, you know, $4, right? Get it at home. Again, if you love his cookware, try his bakeware. If you've never tried any of it, you'll love his bakeware. Chef, I think this would be great for a cold dessert, too. Like, let's say you wanted to do, like, an ice cream, you know, like a whole ice cream thing, or you make homemade ice cream with some of our tools that we have. Wouldn't that be fun? Or if you want to do something like, I was thinking a smaller lasagna would be really nice in this size.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I mean, look at this beautiful marble cake that I've done, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big, thick old slices, too. It's a really generous tin, and I love that about it. But Suze, you can make great meatloaf in this. So many different ways.
Amazing.
By the way, I would serve this just like that. Now, over here, this is my whipped cream maker. You just pump it like that, up and down, just for maybe 30 or 40 pumps. It's only for maybe 20 or 30 seconds, and have a look. Perfectly whipped cream.
Hey, Chef, while I've got about 2 minutes left, can you give us a little tease about your TikTok Live?
Oh, I'm going to be doing all sorts of delicious Mother's Day recipes, so you got to tune in. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. I've never done it before, so I don't know whether you're a TikTok liver or not, but this will be my very first time. I've watched lots, I've shopped lots, but I've never actually gotten to come and cook. So it's going to be a bit of a different demonstration. I'm not going to be racing like I am now. I'm actually going to teach you how to make some dishes. So come and check me out tonight at TikTok Live.
And that's 7 to 9 p.m. So go to HSN's TikTok, and you're going to see him live. And it's a much more, I will let you know, because I do a live show on Tuesday nights on Facebook and YouTube. Chef, it's a much more intimate experience, and to see the comments is really fun. So I'm hoping they'll be able to feed you your comments so you can see what people are saying, because it's really cool.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Now, I didn't cut this immediately. I saved my brioche loaf because I wanted you to see, look at the color that you achieve, right? That caramelization that you get from that beautiful loaf pan. And guys, show me the one with the lid still on, if you would, because I want to show everybody again just how beautiful it is when you're transporting this. Thank you, mate. You did a beautiful job with that. That lid really does protect whatever it is that's inside. So when it's in the car, it's banging around, no problem, because that lid really protects it. And then, of course, you're just going to unclip, and away you go. Isn't that pretty?
Hey, by the way, Chef, everybody's loving the red. I think it's such a classic color. I think the gold's gorgeous, too, if you want something a little different. And then we have the stone gray. Under 20 bucks. It's amazing, right? And with the FlexPay tonight, it's $4 to get it home. And I think, too, Chef, you guys, even if I talk a lot about serving with his pots and pans. Normally, you don't do that, but they're so beautiful, and they're easy to hold. So even if you put a giant potato salad in here, let's say you're going to a friend's house, and you're having a big barbecue, and you're the one responsible for the baked beans or the potato salad, put that lid on, it locks it into place, and then take it. And this is going to help keep it colder because of the quality of your bakeware.
Absolutely. You can do a great crumble, maybe with the rhubarb and strawberry that are in season right now. Listen to how strong it is. You can beat it up so it doesn't pop or bend. You know, sometimes bakeware will do that to you. By the way, go shop my whole collection, you guys. There's all sorts of bakeware. We have full cookware sets. We've got beautiful knives there. And, of course, lots of different proteins and foods for you as well. Thank you for shopping with us tonight. That was really fun, Sue.
Chef, thanks for hanging out. I love you. It's always good to see you. Thanks for being with us tonight, everybody. Coming up next, you're going to take another encore look at our Today Special from Chef Curtis Stone.
It's Customer Appreciation Month.
And you know what that means.
Every day in April, we are celebrating you.
With special offers for each day of the week.
It's our way of saying thank you.
We're going to spoil you with extra savings.
Plus, deals galore and more.
Don't you just feel the love?
Join us for a month of daily offers all April long.
It's Customer Appreciation Month, and it's all about you. For the entire month of April, we're showing the love to our HSN card VIPs with exclusive perks like VIP Thursdays. Get a special offer every Thursday in April, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, or VIP financing on so many items. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN card or call 1-800-695-1418 for details on our exclusive VIP offers. Thank you for being an HSN Card VIP.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.